and give you some examples so you can see and you can relate. Again, take this same person and put them in 3 different scenarios and have them repeat this over and over and over again and see how this habit then influences how this person sees the world and how they act in the world. So I'm going to provide you with 3 examples. Same person, but 3 different habits, and we'll see how it then influences the rest of his life. The first person is really this person just like everyone else. He goes to sleep, he wakes up, and upon waking up, he's just kind of groggy. He takes his time, he rolls around in the bed, checks the phone a little bit, and then when he lays there enough time, then it's time to get up. So he'll slowly make his way to the bathroom, brush his teeth, wash his face, and just takes his time. After he is done, then he'll come back to the bedroom. Then he starts to fix his room. He starts to make his bed. He takes that time, and then he leaves the door. Scenario number 1. Scenario number 2. This person goes to sleep like the first person. Upon waking up, this person immediately, hearing the alarm clock, wakes up. He makes his bed very nicely, organizes everything, and then goes to use the bathroom, brushes his teeth, combs his hair, and then he's out the door. So that's scenario number 2. Scenario number 3. This person goes to sleep. Upon waking up, then he just takes his time. When it's time to get up, then he, like everyone else, goes to use the bathroom, brushes his teeth, and then unlike all the other scenarios, he then does not come back to the bedroom and he just leaves. He's out the door and you never see him again. Again, these 3 gentlemen, same person, 3 different habits, 3 different lifestyle, and then it has an effect. Because again, we do this over and over, and 30% of our life is spent in the bedroom. So it will have an effect on our habits. So the next question is that what does it reveal? What does all this have to do with your habits, your behavior? And the actions that we do just has consequences. They're not good, they're not bad, but just consequences. It has an effect. And for the first person who wakes up, they take their time, they go to the bathroom, then they eventually, after some time, then they come back and eventually gets around to making their bed, and then they're out the door. And the habit that this person will cultivate is procrastination. So as a result of the way this person makes their bed, they go out into the world, to their job, to their school, and then the pattern is repeated regarding homework, regarding group projects, regarding any little tasks. And then, you know what? I'm easygoing. I'm just gonna take my time. There's no rush. I'm gonna wait as close as I can to the deadline, and this is how it shows up in this person's daily life. Second person, this person who immediately upon waking up, right at the snooze button, not a second time, but snooze button, they wake up, they have this habit of just immediately making their bed, then going to use the bathroom, and then they're out the door, and they do not come back to sleep in the bed until that evening. This person then develops the habit of knowing how to solve problems easily and clearly. They can see the issue and they take it one step at a time. They solve one problem, they fix it, compartmentalize, and then they go to the next. And it's clean. So it's not just messy, wishy-washy, let me take my time, let me procrastinate, but already it trains the mind. And the mind says, oh, no, let me finish this task. Task 1, okay, let me do my best. And I'm gonna complete this assignment, then go on to task 2. Okay, once task 2 is done, I'll go on to task 3 because the mind is already structured and trained that way. Third scenario, this person, again, upon waking up, then they take their time, they go use the restroom, like I said, and then out the door. Unlike anyone else, they don't even make their bed, nor do they have to. And what does this person cultivate? What habits? What characteristics? And really what it reveals is that this person develops the habit of being careless. Careless, now you take this attitude, if I don't even have to make my bed, I'm gonna come back here anyways, what's the point? It's the same sleeping area, it does not affect anything. I'm coming back here at night already, so why would I do double the work? Just come back. So then they carry this attitude. And it can be dangerous, but they don't even know that it translates. So then they carry this carelessness. So when they're out with their friends, I can say whatever I want to. I can do whatever I want to. I can come in late to work, it doesn't matter. I can.
Haven't you ever wondered what else is out there?
It doesn't matter. I can turn in the paperwork late, but again, they bring this habit, they bring this carelessness and not knowing how to compartmentalize things. And they bring these types of habits into their daily working life and their relationship with people around them. These kind of things, or making your bed, looks like it's not a big deal, but it's the biggest deal because again, we do these actions over and over and over, and 30% of your life is spent here. And we're not even aware of it. And can you imagine if 1/3 of your life is spent here, how ingrained that would be into yourself, into your habits? So it has an effect, and we're starting to feel those effects. And many people do not even know where it's connected. And this is where it's connected. Our actions has consequences. Again, no judgment on your lifestyle, not good or not bad. You can figure that out. But really is these things that we do or do not do, they then influence our habits, which gets trickled down into our daily life and our interactions. And if you want to change and improve because you know that what we do affects our habits, then great, take this advice. And if you don't, that's okay too. If you feel like there's no need to change, I can do what I want, making my bed is not important to me, and I'll just carry on with my day, not a problem. But with that, I would just say, be careful. When people practice these habits for a very long time, it affects their life. They come and they want to do something about it, and then they get surprised and not sure of how come I have bad habits? How come I do these maladaptive behaviors and I don't know how I got there? Why are my personal relationships, interpersonal relationships suffering? I'm not sure why. Yeah, it's because of this. And people struggle to connect the dot of where did it come from? Was I born like this? Is someone trying to punish me? But we get into this cycle. But it's really everything that is going on has been bleeding through. And it started one way that it started.